Hello YouTubers, today's review is Enterprise DVD box set. I know it's out on Blu-ray. Blu-ray's cool, I've got the Blu-ray, 4 seasons, I've got them. But this I love. I bought this a few years back now, cost about £120 when it come out, HMV of course. Fell in love with it. Enterprise, all 4 seasons in like some compartmental technology, and right, so I'm going to turn it round now. I'm going to lift it up. As you can see, the Enterprise logo. This is why I love this so much, you know, it's all this here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to turn it around. See the little holes here. Let's go inside it. Oh, I love this. You know, anyway, that's the logo on the box. Put that on the floor. Sorry, I should have dropped that. Right, and as you can see, we get all the seasons here with the computer data notes or whatever they are. You know, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. For each one you get a little cardboard thing here, you know, all that in the back telling you what's in there. You get 7 discs. It's just so nicely designed and packaged, this. See what I mean? I like all the little cardboard things as well, you know, where you can put them in. Do you know what I mean? And what's good about it is that I'm going to talk about it, guys. A lot of people never really gave it a chance, Enterprise. For me, I thought this was a programme that was so undercut from itself that it should have got a full 7-year run. Do you know what I mean? You know, so as you can see, right. Oh, there you go, you see when you open them up, that's what you get inside. You know, you get a little booklet, you know, telling you stuff. You know, so that's the basics of the box set. But what I found with this programme never got a chance. Right, I thought the pilot episode, I thought the first season was a great way to start. We're getting to know the crew, they were going out into space, they were all a bit gullible and naive, and you know, and I like the growth in that, because they're out there in the stars, it wasn't as nice as what they thought it was. And then when you get into the second season, you know, there's a few doozers, like they shouldn't have brought the Borg back, which I found extremely annoying. They shouldn't have done that. And the temporal Cold War, you know, the Time War, had potential, it really did. Do you remember the episode where they found the spaceship and there was like the TARDIS inside? Terrible. That, alright, it's entitled to a couple of bad episodes, it really is. You know, but what I found as you're going along, I found second season was catching speed. And then we got into third season. Now for me, I think the third season killed Enterprise. I did the whole Xindi thing, and the temporal Cold War and the interdimensional alien. It all sort of came together, do you know what I mean? But that should have been for 12 episodes, the Xindi thing. It was too long and you were getting a bit bored of it. My favourite episode of the third season was Northern Star, when he goes to where they go to that town and it's like full of cowboys and stuff. I found that the best episode of season 3 for me. That's what Star Trek was about, and I thought that was awesome. But the whole Xindi thing, you know, went completely, it just went too long, you know, it really did. So, you know, of course, going through the 3 seasons of it, one is personal to me, sort of a favourite. 2, it's sort of getting it more together, but there's a few stinkers in there. 3 was alright, but the storyline of the Xindi ran too long. Now we get on to the best season of Enterprise. This is what Enterprise should have been about. the Romulan War, the creation of the Federation, the politics of the Federation, and it should have gone in from like into season 5, 6 and 7. You could have ran a 3-year story just on all that alone, you know what I mean? Pulled the Klingons out a bit, you didn't need, brought the Romulans in a bit more, and you could have gone a lot so far with it. You know, I mean, the politics of Federation, that would have been a good one. You could have seen what was going on more at home in the creation of it. And Archer's growth as a character, by the end of the first season, the guy's a warrior now. You know, he's really into what, you know, dealing with stuff, and he's woke up that the universe is not a nice place as what he was hoping it to be. That there is, like, nasty things out there. But it's the history of Federation. I mean, everybody really slated Enterprise. They did, but for me, it never got a chance. It had, you know, it should have gone the full 7 years, as far as I'm concerned. And I you know, I know there's a campaign to bring it back on Netflix or something like it, you know. But, you know, everybody was sort of half and half with it. Now, season 4 had some great episodes. How they covered the whole Klingon thing in the original series, you know, with the genetic manipulation on the Klingons losing the foreheads. Brilliant. The whole Vulcan thing, going into a new era, you know, with T'Pol and T'Pau and all that. They were all brilliant storylines. Nice 2-part 3 story arcs that worked wonderfully. Even the episode with the Organians, I didn't mind that. You know what I mean? I really didn't mind that. But of course, the best episode of season 4 is Mirror Darkly 1 and 2. I mean, come on. For me, that was the starring episodes of Enterprise season 4. And, you know, when I watched that, it were how, like, you'd really want to see how the Empire is. And I loved that episode. And the credits at the beginning were incredible. The credits were absolutely incredible. So that was it, and then we moved on, we went into the Terra Prime thing and all that, you know, and that went on, and it went on, and it went on, and it was a shame really, because the whole thing of that season was the final episode was a real bad one, wasn't it, I found. You know, it was a real bad episode. Bringing in the Next Generation cast, I found it was an insult to the original cast. So Terra Prime, and that was final episode for me. But when they did the final episode, when they brought Riker in, connected to the Pegasus and all that in Next Gen, I found it quite condescending. So that sort of pissed me off for the final episode. But Enterprise, it's a beautiful box set. It's a beautiful series. It's a shame it never got its full 7 years. You know, but I've got it on Blu-ray, which is just as good. It's great on Blu-ray, but I do like the presentation box and everything that comes with it. So that's it for me. And of course the soundtrack, very debatable, very argumentative over it. I've met people that despise the soundtrack, I've met people that hate it, and I've met people that like it. But personally, I didn't mind the soundtrack. I quite liked it. It took Star Trek in a bit of a different direction, and that's good, because Star Trek is about evolution. Do you know what I mean? But don't get them started on the J.J. Abrams movies. Do not get me started on them. So, but the credits, I loved it. You know, with the sailing boat and the balloons and mankind exploring into the stars. You know, I thought the soundtrack were okay, but the soundtrack got better in season 4. Season 4, you couldn't touch this soundtrack. It was absolutely brilliant. Speeded it up a lot, but it was too late. And who came in to write it, I forgot his name, Manikoto or something, who came in to write season 4. If he'd have only got the last couple of years, would have had a masterpiece. So that's my review on the Enterprise box set. That's it. So I'll, you know, please share my videos, subscribe to me, let me know what you think, and I look forward to hearing from you. See you on the next video.